Ever wonder what actually happens when the Australian Senate decides, radio, we need to have a closer look at this? That's where a Senate inquiry comes in. And no, it's not just about politicians sitting around drinking coffee and asking each other questions, although there's probably plenty of coffee. What is a Senate inquiry? A Senate inquiry is a formal investigation into issues that matter to Australians. It could be about healthcare, immigration, workplace relations, government spending, new legislation, or just about anything within the Senate's responsibilities. The Senate can refer a matter to a committee for detailed investigation. These committees are essentially the Senate's research and scrutiny teams. The inquiry begins. First, the Senate establishes what the committee needs to investigate. These are called the terms of reference. Now, think of them as the committee's homework instructions, except that the homework could involve thousands of submissions, public hearings, and months of investigation. The public gets involved. This is where things get interesting. Members of the public, business experts, community organisations, and government agencies can make written submissions explaining their views and providing evidence. So if you ever thought someone in Canberra needs to hear this, a Senate inquiry can actually give a formal way to put your views on parliamentary record. Public hearings. Committees can hold public hearings. They can invite witnesses to appear and answer questions and provide evidence. Hearings are generally open to the public, meaning you can actually watch the process unfold. And yes, sometimes the questioning gets a little spicy. It's very parliamentary, but still spicy. Gathering evidence. Committees don't just rely on politicians' opinions. They examine submissions, hear from witnesses, conduct research, and can even travel around Australia to gather evidence. Senate committees also have significant powers. Depending on the committee, they can require people to attend and documents to be produced. But these compulsory powers are rarely used because committees normally rely on people voluntarily providing evidence. A report. After all that investigation, the committee produces a report. The report explains what the committee discovered and can make recommendations about what should happen next. The report then is presented to the Senate, and here's the important part. A Senate inquiry doesn't automatically create a new law. Instead, it provides evidence, scrutiny, and recommendations that influence Parliament, government policy, and future decisions. So, a Senate inquiry is basically Parliament saying, before we make a big decision, let's actually investigate what's going on. And honestly, in a country famous for saying, should we ride, having a system that asks, but is she actually right, is really important. But here's something to think about. If Senate inquiries can uncover problems, hear directly from Australians and make recommendations, should government be required to act on those recommendations? Or should they remain free to simply say, thanks for your report and we'll take it under advisement? If you enjoyed this no BS breakdown, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with a mate. Until I see you next time, stay safe, stay curious, and remember, the power is in your hands. Until I see you next time, cheers, legends.